the government. Don't you think also, and this is something Drew and I've talked about a decent amount, and something you'd probably agree with, is that we both do talk about how it doesn't seem like a lot of politicians and activists on the left, it seems like they don't actually know what they're talking about, and so it does muddle the waters, right? Yeah. Like I mean,
perfect example, and I think you and me talked about this. One common thing, and if you don't know it, the first time I tell you, I'm gonna educate you on the subject and not be an asshole.
Right.
After that, I might give you.
Then you might be a little.
Yeah, I'll be a little funny about it though. But like one biggest thing is like, okay, you have clips and magazines. Clips are just like a small little stripper clip that it's for mostly for bolt action weapons or whatever.
Stripper clip.
5-second videos. They're okay. No. And then you have magazines, which magazines are the common thing that you see in an AR-15.
Yeah.
Okay. When you see somebody like a politician, perfect example is I think some senator from California, I can't remember his name though, but he said a 30-round clip can fire something like 30,000 rounds a second. It's pretty much long story short.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, just look up senator and gun laws in California, and you'll come up with the video. But it's like, okay, when you present yourself with that and you're not educated on a subject, okay, why am I going to listen to you, especially as an educated gun owner? You know what I mean?
And also like, I mean, this is something that I was late to. You've definitely helped educate me on it, and like I have a lot of friends, especially in Europe, that will talk about how just getting rid of ARs, for example, assault rifles, would solve the issue. But there are a lot of like single shot rifles, a lot of semi-automatics that look like they're an M16 or whatever, but they're not, right? Like to me, that's also a big thing. Is just because a gun looks like it's a military grade weapon.
What classifies an assault rifle? Just you as right. I'm not trying to like catch you.
I would imagine the caliber of the bullet.
No.
What is it?
Okay, so if I take a weapon into battle and I'm assaulting,
the amount of rounds you can put out at one time?
It's nothing. It's literally just a term that's used. Okay, AR stands for Armor Light Rifle. Armor Light was the first one to come up with that design of weapon. And then over time, I don't know where somebody coined it though, but I can assume that AR stands for Assault Rifle 15. No, Armor Light, and then it was a patent number 15 or 15th design in there.
I see. Okay. But don't you think? I mean, don't you think though that that's probably part of the issue is that a lot of Americans who aren't informed, myself included, would probably just think that because they see war, they see the guns that are being used by militaries, and then they see someone at the shooting range having a gun that maybe looks similar to it. Like, don't you think that there's that misconception of they view that gun as the same one used by the special forces, and maybe that we need to do a better job of maybe don't make the gun look like a.
No, I'll dive into even deeper in that.
Well, let's not dive too deep.
No, but I mean, like on a deeper, better example is that we have this kind of perversion of watching like John Wick, or James Bond, name your pick of action movie. Okay, that people have these guns. Okay, and we see what they're able to do in these movies with these guns.
Yeah.
Okay, and we automatically assume like, I saw that in John Wick. That means this guy with that gun over there can do the exact same thing. That's not the case.
Hollywood,
okay? Yeah, exactly. Hollywood definitely muddies the water big time on that whole thing. Perfect example is suppressors. Okay, I've had very minimal experience with suppressors in the military. Honestly, it saves hearing. It really does. Okay, it's not a mouse fart. You're not going to be able to sneak in somebody's house and and pluck somebody.
Absolutely.
Are there some in some certain areas can they be very quiet? Yes, but you're losing a lot of ballistics, and I'm not going to go into that. Anyways, but if you're capable of if you're hunting, if you're using a regular bolt action rifle and you're just hunting in your designated area that you're able to hunt, okay, would you like to save your hearing with using a suppressor in your weapon?